This is a poem for my girlfriend's firstborn, Elijah. For this poem's purposes, he would be called Eli. That's his name. And this is a good luck poem for his prom. I have two questions I'm going to ask you. If you're not old enough to respond, time will tell you the answer. Did you go to your prom? What is the first memory of that night? His name is Eli. He was a good kid. The kind of teenager you hang out with if you were so lucky or you were just like him. So full of responsibility that relaxation and vacation is a spot for the elderly to dream about. He's 5 foot everywhere. Chocolate chips on his shoulders because how hard he thinks it all is, he's still sweet on life. Good to his mother, as gracious to his siblings as adolescent integrity allows, but he tries. Eli has seen shit that gives men 100-yard stares, elevators to nightmares, and glass house skyscrapers with one-way mirrors. Still, he smiles, writes music, because he knows any guy can dance with his feet, but only a man can dance with his heart. Music washes the everyday dust from the everyday dust of life from his soul. So he steps, slides, skids to notes only he can pull from the air, filled with clouds of lost games and post-graduation trips to the unknown. Bones built from long walks that lead to long hours. Heart as sincere and tough as his hope can take. Eli's mother and I worry so much about nothing, you think we own it. But they are both the oldest and the boldest. Sometimes they talk like flint rocks above a pile of dry leaves that his brother Sam swept up yesterday. Smoldering like smoldering. They love brighter than the flames they fan with family feuds. Eli has a support system so dense that a black hole couldn't shake his path in life. His universe expanding, sun growing larger than the sky that seems to grow smaller than MySpace with every birthday. When I was a senior in high school, tomorrow was a bully who was always a block away from catching me, or unfriending me on Facebook that hadn't been invented yet. 1250 on my SATs wasn't good enough. 4.0 GPA meant community college and hella Grand Theft Auto. My doubts were so deep, they had dimples every time I tried to smile. So angry at everything. All it took was something to set my sky on fire. But my prom was epic. And not in the Odyssey 20 years on a boat kind of way, but in that season finale of that show, your show. And you get the girl, and you walk into a picture-perfect sunset hanging in the sky like a post-it note left by God with the message, write this memory with smiles. In my epic, next to the moon, was a freaking Death Star. Han and Luke just beat Vader, and they lit up the sky brighter than the braces that filled my smile before I became Percival on my prom. I fulfilled 16 blocks of a foot quest, the holy grail of my senior year, my date's corsage. A living flower in a transparent box, petals as delicate as fading teenage years, colors as perfect as the royal blue dress I pinned it on. Patty Mitchell, my picturesque prom queen, a perfect night. Now pleasant nostalgia, and the foundation under the soapbox I stand when I perform. My advice for Eli in poetry, and how to hold his prom night like a meteor shower in a mason jar. It is one of those strange, magical nights where you're never quite sure what's going to happen. For one day, a single night, worry about nothing. Your life will be filled with so much worry, your guts will feel like an overused dentist chair. But on prom night, smile and laugh like everything that crosses your path, crosses your path. Every song that you don't like, or smile that isn't as sincere as you would have hoped. Dismiss it all like mosquitoes you know will never have the guts to bite you, or even leave a lasting impression. This night is about you. The night that you were standing on the threshold of adulthood, a never-ending struggle of one goal to the next without an armistice in sight. But prom night is about you. The adults around you saying, we appreciate you, in a language only parents can understand. Your girlfriend, your queen, your suit, a plate mail suited for a night with King Arthur's best. When I was a teenager, I didn't have a grandfather to greet me with smiles smiles that carry the days of the week like a balancing act performed by a juggler. A younger sister whose laughter tries to make me laugh at all the small worries and wonders in life. I just had a brother, like you, who carried us all when my mother was tired and my father was absent, like good wishes and empty bottles. My older brother carried things that most kids couldn't carry. So I called my brother yesterday. I told him about you, asked him about his prom. We laughed for an hour and photographs printed in stories. I hope you take this poem as laughter in your pocket on your night that will be as perfect as you make it. I learned a lot as I grew, but I remember the most from a TV show, The Wonder Years. Fred Savage. Memory is a way of holding on to things you love, the things you are, and the things you never want to lose. Eli, take this night as your favorite photograph. You'll never have to fold out of sight and will never fade from your thoughts, and they will keep you warm at night when the days draw as cold as the nights